I'm going to link to a video of a judge meting out justice to a cop who abused someone that he arrested. Because it does show a couple of things. One, that the criminal justice system is not completely hopeless. And sometimes, yes, sometimes, bad cops are punished for bad behavior. But also, it still goes in my avoid police brutality paradigm. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Where I say that if you're not breaking the law, you reduce your chances of being abused. Because it's going to come out in the judge's remarks to the cop that the victim of the cop's brutality was doing a whole bunch of stuff on the road that he shouldn't have been doing. He was doing a whole bunch of stuff, was driving erratically. That gave the cop the excuse he needed to inflict his evil. So the victim got on the radar of the cop by breaking the law, and the cop used that excuse to break the law himself, which is basically what he did when he brutalized that person and beat him far beyond any sort of beating that needed to be done. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description below. And you know what I want to do? I'm going to start making this distinction myself, and I hope other people do too. We shouldn't really say it's police officers that are beating criminals. Because sometimes the person being beat up is not a criminal. They're innocent. But really, in my opinion, once a police officer resorts to criminal behavior, he or she is no longer a police officer. They're a criminal. Turns out, we thought this person was a police officer. This was just a criminal with a badge and a gun. This is a criminal who found a way to hide behind some authority so they could practice their criminal ways. Because that's really what they are. When you have, violent racists infiltrating the police force just so they can target minorities, that's a criminal. So it's basically a criminal attacking. It's either a criminal attacking a criminal, because a lot of times people end up protesting some of these marches. We find out, oh my goodness, this person was a criminal anyway. It's a criminal attacking another criminal, or in a lot of cases, it's a criminal attacking an innocent victim. Because yes, there are cases when people have been attacked by a criminal police officer and they really didn't do anything wrong. It was just a minor infraction, or just a flat out error. People do make mistakes. Maybe they didn't see something. You could not see a sign. You could just look away for a second and turn, and you not see a sign about the speed limit, and then you go over the speed limit, and then here comes the criminal. Comes a criminal posing as a police officer to attack you. So I'm going to put a link to that in the description below. And really, on this whole avoid police brutality kick, I'm just going to tell everybody, people who are not cops, and that's my group, I'm not a police officer. I know we have rights, but until we fix this problem, let's do everything we can to avoid being brutalized. Let's obey the laws as best we can. If we get stopped, let's be courteous. Let's treat the officer like they are an officer, and don't just assume that they're a criminal. Okay, if they're a criminal, they're going to let you know by their behavior that they are a criminal. Let's not make them think we're a criminal by us being a criminal. You know what I mean? Peace.